Good afternoon over at Clean Sweep Carpets. Anthony Garrison here with 3D Leads, and I wanted to take time to make this video for you, give you a little bit of help and intel on how to increase your Google search volume, and not only that, but to increase the visibility for clients when they're searching for your services in their particular area. Without wasting any time, I'll go ahead and jump right into things. And the three tips that we're going to talk about is going to be content, citations, and backlinking. So I'll start off with content. Content is going to be anything that's on your page, whether it's the words or the pictures, or even how you have the comments over here. This will still count as content. What the trick with content is, you want to have more content than your competitors, and typically that's going to range anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words. Again, I know that sounds very wordy, but Google likes to see a lot of content on your page because it also gives your site a more reputation, a more solid foundation of actually giving information in general, I guess you would say. It also gives you leeway to work in a bunch of those different keywords, keyword terms that customers are searching when they're looking for carpet cleaning, or whether it's carpet cleaning OKC, or if it's pretty much anything area rug cleaning as you have here. And we will basically go backwards and behind the Google searches to kind of see what the keywords are, and I'll show you guys how to do that in the near future. But as you can see here, you want to have about 1,000 to 2,000 words, as I said before. I think you guys have about 700. And after looking around in the competition, it looks like the competitors have about 1,000, maybe 1,100. So you may want to stick with maybe about 1,500 keyword-rich contents for your homepage. Also, one thing I almost left out, even as far as down to the pictures, as you can see, I click on your picture, and if I save it, it's going to show me what the picture is saved as, which is Clean Sweep Carpet Cleaning. Again, that's not bad because it is marketing and branding for your company. But if we're trying to get into the Google search world, we want to we want to change these to more of those keyword-rich content words, which again will help your site to rank towards the top of Google. After content, let's switch over to citations. So I went into a typical Google search, type in carpet cleaning OKC. And as you can see, the top part typically pops up with ads. These are your typical Google ads. If you're running Google ads, depending on how well they're ran, they could pop up anywhere from the first page to the 100th page. Also, Google lets different clients roll to the front, I guess you can say, depending on how they run their ads. But the one thing I would like to also throw out, some people have ad blockers, and if this is popping up, if this doesn't pop up at all on their screen, it's kind of like spending money to run ads, but yet you're not getting in front of the customers that you really want. So again, I don't knock it. It's not a bad thing, but just want to throw that out there as another tip. But rolling back into citations. So citations are basically going to be the primary focus for this particular area, which is the map section of the Google Maps. Citations is going to be the primary thing to help you to rank to the top. And a citation is basically going to be it's just as simple as having your name, address, and phone number listed across the web on different directories. A directory could be anything from Angie's List, Home Advisors, pretty much anywhere where you can name your business listing and show that you're a reputable business. The goal, obviously, once again, is to get as many citations as your competitors, but not only that, but to get even more. Get the same ones they have and then get even more. And that's going to help you match them, but not only match, but surpass them, along with your Google reviews and filling out the information 100% complete within your Google My Business section. The last thing I want to go over is going to be your backlinkings. Backlink, how can I explain? So a backlink is basically, you can think of it as like a popularity competition. Your website is just like another individual, say a student at a high school. And the more you link to the popular people or the more reputable people in the school, it in turn raises your credibility and your popularity. A backlink basically does the same thing. It's basically having a link from another reputable website within your market, linking your website back to your page. There's many ways you can do this through blog posts. There's a number of ways, but I'll kind of go in the back scenes of the pages, and I can give you a little insight of how it looks. But again, the goal is to get just as many as your partners or your competitors, and also to get more to where you can outrank them. And I'll just use this top competitor. It looks like it's Kim Dry OKC Edmond. Yeah. So I'll take them and I'll pop it into this tool that we use. This tool isn't 100% accurate, but it does give us intel and give us an idea of how the other companies are running their websites. And it also gives us, a clear vision of what we need to do to beat them. So as I pull this up, as you can see here, the referring domains is kind of going to refer to the citations, which is also similar to where this UR rating comes from. Both of these ratings are on a scale of 0 to 100, 100 being the greatest. And obviously, the more reputable websites that you link yourself to through citations or backlinkings is going to increase the rating for both of these. And as you can see in the future, I'll show you further in this video, it'll show that the higher ratings will give you basically a higher, you can raise higher on Google. But referring domains, if I click here, you can see that they're linked to, I'll put them in order from highest to least. Yellow Pages, which is a very reputable site, they have a DR rating of 90. Expertise.com has an 87, and so on and so forth. So you go down, you can see that they're linked to a bunch of citations, which is in turn helping them to raise their rating up to that 30 that we saw on the front page. Backlink is on the other side. They have backlinks, but some referring domains or citations are going to count as backlinks, but they're not as powerful as an actual backlink. So for example, you can have your business listed as in a directory on a news station. That will count as a citation. But say that news station runs a story on your carpet cleaning company and you did a great job cleaning maybe one of their offices. They're going to offer you a link that's going to link back to your page, and that will be considered a backlink. That backlink is going to be a lot more powerful in Google's eyes, and it helps your site to rise even higher. All backlinks aren't created equal. Obviously, you want to have backlinks that are directly affiliated to your company or your market or your industry. You don't want to have backlinks over like spammy things, like maybe something over in China, getting your website put onto one of those websites and it links back, because in turn Google can notice those things. They figure them out, and it can actually harm your site in the long run. So be careful with adding the backlinks, but that's definitely something that would help you tremendously. And going back to the keywords, just to wrap things up, you can see the organic keywords. They're ranking for about 889 keywords. And as I was saying before, those keywords, let's go to the 2.0 version. The keywords are going to be the direct reason that customers go to your page, and Google helps your page rank to the top. This particular company, you can see this is a list of all their keywords. And I would suggest you to add these keywords onto your page somewhere within the content of the 1,000 to 1,500 words. And that will help you to be able to rise and improve in Google's eyes as well. But just looking really quick, you can see some of the ones you can go after. Carpet cleaning, Edmond, Oklahoma. There's about 150 people per month searching that. And as you can see, he's in the #1 position. And the traffic that's coming to his page is about 77 people per month. And that's just for that term. Carpet cleaning, Edmond, without the OKC, it has about 90 people searching it per month. He's in position 1, and he's bringing about 44 people to his page per month for that. And as we go down, you can kind of see they have done a really good job of strategically targeting keywords that customers are looking for. And as a return, it's able to increase the volume of search volumes that they have based on the rankings that they are ranked inside of Google. You can kind of see here, Edmond Carpet Cleaning. It can give you anything depending on where you do your services. But I would definitely advise you guys to take advantage of that to help to increase the Google traffic that you can get. And I think that's pretty much it for that one. Let me go. I'll pop your website in so you can have a look at that as well and see it in comparison. So let's see if I use this one. Then we'll type in clean sweep carpets. Then I'll go to the organic keywords. And for your particular website, you see these are the keywords. Again, you have a bunch of keywords. They are pretty good keywords as well, which I want to commend you guys on that. It seems like over time, your website's sitting on Google. It starts to crawl and create the connection between these keywords, even though they're not on your page. But as you can see here, more carpet cleaning is one that you have, about 150 people searching for that per month. But as you can see, your position is on like the 2nd or 3rd page, which in turn does not bring in any traffic to your websites. The top one that you rank for is clean sweep carpet cleaning, and you are in the 3rd position, and that's bringing you about 4 people. But with proper backlinking and citations, if you add some of those key things to your website, I have no doubts that you skyrocket towards the top of Google, and it'll help you guys to improve your search volumes. Then we can get this traffic up a lot higher, which in turn will bring you more revenue, more clientele in the face of the business for the year of 2021. I did kind of go over on time. I didn't really mean to take up to 10 minutes, but that pretty much sums up everything, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I know it's a lot of information. I tried to cram it into a short 8-minute video. Obviously, I went over, but feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Leave a review or comments to let us know how we're doing, or if you found this video helpful. Hopefully, you can take some of these tools, implement them immediately into your website, and help you to increase your Google search volume for the year of 2020 and going forward. Again, my name is Anthony, and thank you guys for your time. You have a great day, and God bless.